so she knows something that we don't. Whether that's enough, that might be a bit high, I think.
Morning, everybody.
Oh, good morning. I didn't know you had it on.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Had a frost last night.
Oh, we did.
And you never know you've had a frost when you're in an house, do you? We'd have really known about it last night in van. But we didn't know about it until we looked out at window this morning and saw frost.
Yeah.
Yeah, life, when you're out in van, living in your van, you're more affected by
Changes.
what's going on around you, whereas in a house you kind of cocooned from it, aren't you?
Yeah. Get up on a morning and eating something. It's lovely and warm, isn't it?
In here?
Yeah.
It comes on automatically in the morning, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas when we're in the van, I have to brave the cold.
Oh, yes.
Right?
He did yesterday, brave the cold. I didn't realise it was so cold, did you? Didn't stay out long.
When I went down to the camper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to clean outside it and all, and that I didn't. It was really cold wind. So I just vacked the inside out and the mattress. Anyway, I did a little video of that. And I did a video, I did some more drawing after I was made to vacuum.
I didn't make it him, I just said would it either today or
she
tomorrow.
She did.
Yesterday or today. Before Tracey decided she was going to do it at weekend. That's what I wanted to get it done for.
Yeah.
Especially her bedroom, because you know what she's like. She'd be doing it, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
So that's done.
Yeah.
And I dusted it, so she won't need that. Yeah. All sorts not going on. Oh, yes, there is something going on. Now Tracey's got an appointment with a consultant on the 8th of March, which is not soon enough for my liking. Sorry.
Whether she'll make it to that appointment. Never mind the surgery. When I say make it, I mean we just feel as though something's going to happen.
Yeah. When she comes home after she's been at work all day.
Don't know how she's going to.
No, I don't.
Don't know how she's doing it.
She's in a bad way when she gets home, isn't she?
Yeah.
Everything aches. And,
yeah.
When she had Alethea, she got
SPD?
SPD, is pelvic displacement.
Dysfunction. Something pelvic dysfunction.
Yeah, she couldn't move her legs properly. She ended up on crutches.
She did, yeah.
And this, what she's got wrong with her, is affecting her hips and her little coccyx bone at back and going down her legs. So it's a bit worrying that it might end up with this same thing that she had when she was expecting Alethea. It were a bit bad, that, wasn't it?
The belly's just swollen up.
Yeah, she looks as though she's about 8 months pregnant.
Yeah, I know. It's rocky hard.
David says you look bigger now than when you were having Alethea.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it's when she comes home, she's really tired and worn out.
I would have been, right now, I would have been looking planning to go off on next Monday, but I just can't bring myself
to do it.
No, I can't.
No.
I just don't feel right.
No.
So
How we'll get on, I don't know.
what's going to happen? We paid a deposit on that
Site.
£100 deposit on that site,
Red Kite.
and I've got to pay the other £100 on the 1st of March. And I don't know what's going to happen about that. I just don't know
Yeah, you're wondering about
what the situation's going to be.
not going, aren't you?
I don't know if we can go. It's a long way to come back. If we have to come rushing back. I don't know. I just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't have to make a decision yet.
No.
There's time, but yeah,
Aye.
it might.
Change. You don't know, do you?
No,
We don't know.
no, I don't.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say something. You interrupted me.
I interrupt you, I'm sorry.
Right, it's gone. Yeah. I think I was going to say that changes. There's changes online with people we watch.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Kevin
Poor Jeffy Bear
and Jeffy Bear, right.
got to have his legs off. Got diabetes and it's type 1 and it's all, his feet and his legs are in a right mess. And he's in hospital and they've said he's got to have his legs amputated. I don't know whether it's up to his knee or below his knee or above his knee. Don't know.
Oh, dear.
He's in a right state.
Yeah.
He lives in a van.
Yeah.
The van's parked outside in hospital and there's a ticket on it.
Is there? Yeah.
And I think the other blokes are sorting it all out for him while he's...
Right, well, he's in
Well, he won't be walking out of there.
He won't. No, well, I don't know how he's going to get on with van. I mean...
No, I don't know.
Unless they can have it adapted.
It might be the end of his van life, all this.
It might be. Well, he's going to have to go into convalescent, isn't he, after he comes out of hospital.
Yeah.
He'll have to...
Yeah, I don't know what'll happen with him.
What happened with van and that. These are things you can't predict, aren't they?
The chap, another chap that I follow, funny name Chandler's is. Something about palliative care or something.
Oh.
He's an amazing bloke in knowledge of wiring and stuff. And he came, when Jeffy, his diesel heater broke down in thick snow, when it had all cleared up, he came across to Chrome's workshop and put a diesel virtually rewired the van for him and fixed the diesel heater in there and some kind of B2B thing, I don't know what it was. So he's only just sorted that out for Jeffy.
Right.
Because he had no heating at all through freezing cold snow. That won't have done his feet any good.
No, being cold.
Freezing cold van. Yeah, so there's always somebody worse off than you said, isn't there?
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked across and saw a sad face there, so... Oh,
Oh,
why art thou downcast?
no, no.
Right. Good. What have you got? Exciting things you got planned for today, darling?
I don't know. Might be a bit of washing to put away.
Oh, we do live exciting lives, don't we?
I like doing that job.
She likes putting washing away.
And ironing.
And ironing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No, I think I nearly got all Alethea's school clothes done yesterday. So she's all right. She got recommended for her smartness at school last night.
Did she?
Yeah, Tracey got a text from school. Said that she was always on time. She didn't have time off school. She was a good student, and loads of other nice things they said about her. So she were happy.
Oh, sure.
Because I suppose it's not far off coming up to...
Oh, she did an exam on
finishing.
Thursday, didn't she?
Oh, she did. She wasn't,
I don't think she was too.
she wasn't pleased with the outcome of that, I don't think.
She does all this revision, meticulously does all this revision, and then all questions don't cover what she's been revising. It's so unfair, isn't it?
Yeah. She'd been revising wrong bit,
Wrong.
I think.
And she.
Yeah, yeah.
Dear.
I mean, and they're complicated enough.
That's that Alexa
Oh, aye.
spying on us.
Yeah.
You watch, there'll be something will come up on YouTube when I go upstairs
Oh, will it?
about school and exams or something.
Oh, right, yeah. I think she breaks up, not today, next week, doesn't she? Next Friday.
Yes,
Holidays,
she don't
yeah.
break up while she's got another week to go, that.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's universal.
No, it varies in different parts, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Schools breaking up.
God.
Yeah.
When I was at art college, I hated this time of year. They were,
Did.
they were closing school, college down for this, and then it'd be
You'd be back a couple of weeks and it'd be closed down again.
and then it'd be made. They were all used to
A
drive.
break.
Oh, it used to drive me nuts. That I used to be working on a drawing or something, and I used to bring it home. It used to drive me nuts.
Yeah.
I finished up working from home more than I worked at
Did
college.
you tell them about that time we advertised in Leeds other paper for someone to come and stay with us, and the Iranian chap turned up? What are Iranian?
No. I probably have, but
That's so funny.
when we really did live on a shoestring. Everything was so. We're really poverty stricken, really. We had this idea that we saw this advert in this newspaper asking for people. There'd been a war or something, Greek Cypriot war, and people there'd been mass immigration or something.
Yeah.
And some of these Cypriots or Greeks or whatever, I don't know, had come to England, and they were asking for people to take them in. To be paid, you get paid for doing it. Well, we wouldn't have inquired otherwise. We thought we'd get a few quid, you know. So they came
didn't they?
And we were...
They didn't bring anyone with them.
No,
did
it just turned up.
They just turned up to vet us, didn't they?
No, it was the chap himself.
Oh, were it?
Yeah. And I was just recovering from measles.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I were all wrapped up on settee.
You had German
Well,
measles.
like shares long. And Alsatian were laid in front of fire, because we only had a gas fire, we didn't have any heating really. And we'd knocked a hole through from kitchen to room. And to keep warm, we'd just put a blanket up over all, so that until we could finish it. And Trevor had been upstairs painting, and he come down and he were in his donkey jacket, and this donkey jacket had all wax down front of it, because he were painting in dark, and he were holding a candle in his mouth, weren't you?
Wiring.
Were you wiring?
I was doing wiring.
Oh, right, yeah.
And we had to turn electrics off.
Yeah.
And so I had a candle in my mouth.
Trying to do this wiring.
And all this wax
It dripped
down my coat from this candle.
Yeah.
When I was trying to do this wiring job. Yeah, that's right. And I had this coat on when this bloke arrived.
Yeah, so dog were laid in front of fire, I were laid on chaise long at side of it, covered up in a blanket, trying to keep warm. And Trevor was stood at side, and this poor lad, I think you showed him round, didn't you? And he really didn't know what to do. But he said, all right, thank you very much. And he went away. We never saw him again.
We got
a note.
A notification from organisation to say that it wasn't, I don't know what the phraseology was, but what they were more or less saying was...
It wasn't fit for habitation.
It wasn't fit for habitation. We were living in conditions that weren't good enough for an immigrant who had escaped a war.
It was funny. It would come at that time when, I was just recovering.
The chaise long were propped up on bricks, wasn't it?
Yes, because a friend of ours had brought someone to see us previously, before I got these measles. And it just dropped onto the settee, which it were a chaise long, if you can imagine it, and it had a little back on it and these little wooden legs, and he dropped onto it that hard that he broke one of these wooden legs off, didn't he?
Yeah.
So we had to prop it up with house bricks.
Yeah.
And that's how this poor fella found us.
It was really primitive. We didn't have any central heating.
Not at that
used
time.
to scrape ice off it inside the bedroom windows.
Yeah. Had it been that really bad winter where we actually had to take a bucket outside, throw it over the canal wall to break the ice on the canal to flush the toilet.
To get water out of the canal to flush the toilet.
Because we'd frozen up.
Yeah, we
and
had.
Some kind neighbours down the road were filling bottles for us that we could use for making tea and drinking and oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couple on end at other side of the road.
I tell you what, one day that canal froze that hard. This was in I think it was 76.
Yeah.
It froze that hard. When I throw this bucket on ice to break it, it just shattered bucket.
Plastic bucket.
Plastic bucket, just split it.
Yeah. Yeah, not often that it freezes, is it? That hard.
I've
you
never
get a
seen
bit
it.
of ice.
I've never seen it. Though our kids were riding up and down on bikes on it.
Yeah. Dangerous.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that, but it was thick. Aye.
So
that was the gallery days. Well, that when we were running the gallery, wasn't it?
Mm.
Or was it when I was at art college?
I can't remember now. I don't know. No. What it was?
I don't know what I'm at. 76? No, not
No.
even been before.
Before you went to college.
Yeah, I didn't go to college while 78, 9.
Yeah.
So that.
And we didn't have proper central heating put in until there was salt milk round, and we could afford to.
Aye, well, we already had by then, haven't we?
Had we?
Oh,
No.
no. 76 was when I started the milk round.
Right.
And I stopped it. I carried on until I went to college.
Yeah.
So no, I'd have been doing milk round then.
Right.
Or maybe it was just before.
Yeah, might be.
Might have been just before.
Just before you took milk
Because
round.
we were, it wasn't too bad when we had milk round.
No.
I think it must have been before 76 then, because
Yeah.
it'd have been the gallery days when we were running the gallery.
Yeah.
Aye. When you opened the gallery in 75, I think. And that went on for 6 years, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
81
Yeah, we were
there.
up for 6 years, didn't we? Gallery.
Yeah.
So, just a little bit more
Yeah.
of a strange story. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. What's that? That ain't 21 minutes, is it?
Probably,
I
yes,
can't
it is.
believe it.
Yeah, it is.
God. I don't know how time goes when we're talking. Because there's other bits of video attached to this.
Oh, well, you might have to
Right.
get on somewhere else. We'll have to go and leave you, folks.
I don't know whether I'm going to have to keep that bit of video for another day. Because this is 21 minutes long now.
All right.
Good grief, I don't believe it. Okay,
Bye,
folks.
folks.
Bye.